Hi guys, that's Mo here. I'm back with the Football Manager series. First of all, I'd just like to say, sorry I haven't been able to get any FIFA out recently. I've just been quite busy and, well, I feel I have to get something out. And this is just basically the easiest to get out, and it's been like that for a while, but I've been very busy today. I went to watch my local team Hereford play our rival Shrewsbury. We won 3-1, and considering they're 2 leagues above us, it was only FA Cup by the way, considering they're 2 leagues above us, that was absolutely fantastic. So obviously, it's been very, very happy times for me in the last, well, today. Not been too bad before that. Also, what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, we did get Demba Ba and Jovetic back from injury, but Jovetic also got injured again out on international duty, and now he's out for 2 to 3 months, and I'm definitely going to be offloading him because he's just far too injury prone for me. He's not that great anyway. With Demba Ba, who's actually a better poacher, I took a look and it's actually a better poacher. Demba Ba is, so we'll probably offload him eventually, maybe sometime this season. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, so it's a bit annoying, but what can you do? And you know, as long as Demba Ba doesn't get injured again, I think we'll be fine. Even if he does, we should really still be fine anyway. Also, we have just had 2 weeks off from the international break, which of course Jovetic was injured on. The only real things I can remember from that are Vertonghen scored the winner against Wales away for Belgium, and Defoe scored for England against San Marino. But in goal stays Lloris as usual. Then at the back we have Walker, Samba, Vertonghen and Assou-Ekotto. Fellaini, Sandro take the midfield, Brian Ruiz, Gareth Bale on the wings, and Damian and Demba Ba is making his return up front. Yaskar in goal for West Ham. Is that Guy or Guy Demel? James Tompkins, James Collins, Matty Taylor, Kevin Nolan, Mohamed, I think it is, Diame, Jack Collison, Yossi Benayoun, Matt Jarvis and Andy Carroll. So that's a really strong team from West Ham, to be fair. Not going to be easy at all. But we're still the favourites, as you would expect. I'm just quickly going to make sure this is... I always forget that, and then just as I go into the match I remember. So there we go. Gareth Bale is the only one really had anything done in his motivation, if you want to call it that, in his psychological game. Okay, so here we go, starting off Bale. Now can Demba Ba get that goal that he needs? He has, I think he played for Senegal in the international duty in the international window. So it's not his first game back since being injured, but it's his first game back for us since being injured. So different game really in the Premier League and the international. Oh, Bale really just needs to find someone there, but he's got earned a corner for us. That's always good. He's going to whip it in himself now, and it is headed away by Guy Demel. And we get the throw in around the halfway line. Jan Vertonghen, yeah, we're going to have a few blending problems at the start for the first 6 months, I'd say. Andy Carroll's been booked. We're misplacing short passes already, so already we can see this isn't going to be the best, and our crosses aren't doing too well either. Assou-Ekotto also picked up a slight knock. I would prefer not to bring him off, but we probably will later on in the match. Tompkins now, Kevin Nolan, Collison, Benayoun, all good save by Lloris. Walker, it's not been too good a start from us. Haven't really done anything, and there are not good things popping up from our assistant here on the right hand side. Diame, Nolan. Diame also has a bit of a knock, just close that. Vertonghen, well, Benayoun wanted a penalty for that. Not really clear to see in just the 2D exactly what should have happened. Demba Ba couldn't win the ball there. It really hasn't been what I've wanted from us today. Jarvis, he's hit the side netting. not exactly what we need right now. West Ham controlling the match really so far. Kevin Nolan, Diame, Andy Carroll, Collison smashes it over. Despite being the more offensive team, West Ham, they haven't really damn it, you idiot, put those away. They haven't really I don't know, they haven't really shown too much of a threat. Nothing I've got too worried about. Demba, and he's even put it over. Not like Demba from that position, he's normally quite clinical. Might have to bring on Defoe later on in the match, but we'll see how it all goes on. Sandro has a shot, and yes, Kalinin has to save that. We win a throw in. It looks like it could be 0-0 at half time. Bale with the corner. Ooh, that really should be going in from Damiel. He really isn't performing to what I believe he can be. Jan Vertonghen's playing well. Made some interceptions, and Sandro has been booked for persistent fouling. Bale with is probably our final chance of the half, whipping in the corner, and it got headed wide in the end. That's half time, and it really has been a poor half so far. Really, it's gone very quickly. I'm going to say calmly, not happy with the performance out there. It looked to have worked because they all seem fired up. It's not like I'm really, I don't know, having a go at them individually because the whole team hasn't really been good. Yeah. Okay. Tongan. Maurice. Ooh. Sandro has been quite error prone today, apparently. Demba, Sandro. There's another poor pass. We might have to bring him off because getting reports coming in saying he's a bit error prone. We don't really want that today. And it is the second half, so I've got to start thinking, do I bring on Scott Parker at this point? Bale, can he whip it in? Ruiz, free kick given, Ruiz shoved Taylor. And now a couple of our players looking nervous and anxious. That's not really good. Taylor, Nolan, Diame still, Collis and Benayoun. Oh, and he's put that one wide at the near post. And we're coming to the 60th minute now, still no goals. Might have to change it around soon. I was thinking I will. There's no chance by 70th minute. Right, yeah, I'm actually trying to pause the game so I can make a substitution. It's very slow to react sometimes. It's quite annoying. Now then, bring on Fasus Crotter because he's not doing too well out there. I'm gonna bring. Oh, I didn't put Parker on the bench. I put Dembele. Well, just swap with Fellaini out. And Damiel hasn't really done anything. But at the same time, I'd rather have Defoe out there. I've done the bar as the target man. Oh my god, I hate how these tactics still haven't worked. They still haven't registered that I want it to be put on. I did do this before. That's all fine for now. That will do as well. Okay, so here we go now. Trying to make a few more changes just to switch it up a bit. Walker, Damiel. Oh my god, that is terrible from Damiel. Hopefully Defoe can come on and get us a goal. Andy Carroll crosses it in. Oh my god, it's always just before you make the substitutions. Always. Now I have to go for overload because it's just that late on. It's always just before we make a substitution that they score. So annoying. It hasn't decided to register that. Defoe. I have a feeling I'm going to lose this now. Ruiz. Oh, and he's pulled one back. Just as I say that, suddenly the game's come alive. It's actually a decent game for once. Well, not for once, but now. Cool, at least we're not losing. Might have to start Defoe more often and put Demba in that target man role. I'm not too keen on either Damiao or Jovetic, to be honest. I haven't really done anything. We both had alright games, but no, neither of them's really done anything. I am still on overload and I am aware of that. But the reason for that is basically we are looking for the win, and points just not gonna. I'm just not really happy with the point. West Ham are doing well this season, and we are away though. Demba Ba, why couldn't he just put it in there? It's actually his former club, isn't it? Demba Ba. West Ham was there for about half a season. Well, it was half a season. Dembele, there we go. Substitution pays dividends. We'll go on the counter now. Dembele, who has got what may be the winner here. So it's nice stuff. Defoe, it just happened to be in Ruiz, who scored the first one actually. Sets up the second as well, so he's definitely done well. Probably will get man of the match as well. And he's definitely been one of the better players this game. Fellaini's also been booked for persistent fouling. Fellaini then heads the ball there, but I think he did anyway. It looked like it was him, but he didn't really do anything. Ruiz now, Dembele, Defoe, and it's 3-1. Defoe will definitely be starting next game, at least the next Premier League game. That's a really, really nice goal there. Just typical Defoe, getting ahead of the last defender, and by his standards, a fairly easy finish, 1-on-1. So that's a good ending to the game, I think. 0-0 up to, what was it, 75th minute, and then 4 goals after that. Mental. Ball wins it. Bale now. Dembele, can we get another? Oh, okay, well, he's blown it just as Bale's going down the wing. That really annoys me, actually. But very pleased with that in the end. They came out fighting after they scored. We did have less possession, but more shots. I'm happy with that. Oh, how did that happen? How did they get 4 points ahead? And there's still only one game in hand. That makes little sense. But oh well, we scored just as many as Man City now. I think we're actually joint top scorers, yeah. And we've played less games, so we have conceded more than Man City there. Anyway, 3-1 win away at West Ham is not bad. So these are the other results. Yeah, as you can see. So these are all the results of the weekend. Fulham beat West Brom 2-1 away. Obviously we beat West Ham 3-1 away. Chelsea beat Wigan 2-0 at home. Arsenal beat Stoke 2-1. Oh, sorry. Chelsea beat Wigan 2-0. Everton and QPR drew. Newcastle beat Aston Villa 4-0. Clearly not struggling without, who's this? Morrison. James Morrison, okay. Oh, they bought James Morrison. Anyway, still clearly not struggling for goals without, Demba Ba. Although it is Aston Villa. Liverpool beat Norwich 2-1. Surprisingly enough, Suarez didn't score. Reading lost 2-0 at home to Man City. Southampton beat Sunderland 3-0, and Manchester United and Swansea drew 0-0. This is what the table now looks like. We are in second place. Obviously, as you can see, we have the second best goal difference, which is absolutely fantastic. Okay. And we're gonna still bottom. I think I were before. I'm just gonna quickly show you the other table. So Blackburn top of the Championship. Quickly look, and Crystal Palace at bottom. Bournemouth top of League One. Crewe at bottom. Shrewsbury 19th. It's always good to see them struggling. Rochdale top of the League Two. I know they're pretty good, but not quite the team I would have expected. So maybe someone more like Wickham or Gillingham are doing pretty well in real life. Exeter bottom. I was not expecting that. York probably should be down there, at least on this game anyway. Cambridge are top of the Blue Square Premier, and oh my god, how is that realistic? Wow. Okay, apparently that's realistic. There are lots of things wrong. I haven't really. We're like top half in real life. I wonder what's... Yeah, and again, Liverpool, they were like 18th before, weren't they? That was pretty unrealistic. And Man United 7th, okay, it's not too bad at this stage, but a bit weird. Liverpool definitely doing a lot worse than you would have expected. And let's just check out this. Okay. Yeah, I think that was a good 3 points. And our next match is against that Israeli team, isn't it? It is at home, so that'll be more of a backup team, so that we can rest our players for Reading. Capital One Cup against Chelsea, not too bothered about that. And also we have a massive match against Arsenal, so we'll probably rest against Chelsea as well. Maybe just play a slightly weakened team, maybe not all of them. And then we've got Netanya as well, which you can rest players for. And we got, yeah, so it all goes pretty well. Anyway, that's the end of this episode. If you like, comment and subscribe if you're new, that'd be great. Thank you and goodbye.